Hey Leo, how are you doing? This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Well, what is going on with the fabulous and most magical Leos? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, justice, major arcana for Libra. What's coming towards you? The Four of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What you are focused on is the Star, major arcana for Aquarius, and your blocked and challenged position is the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, and your outcome is the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, Leo, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have justice, and justice can be any kind of contracts, legal contracts, getting into contracts, or getting out of contracts. That's also finding a nice balance. So this could be like balancing your budget or, tax season, anything like that. What's coming towards you is the Four of Wands. Now, Four of Wands is your foundation and stability. This is also home. So this could be something about moving or relocating into a new home, or there is something about celebration. Vulnerability is the bridge to connection. And the Star is about facing your true north. Hope, faith, wish, optimism. So you're quite optimistic about some kind of circumstance. What is this justice? And the Five of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Five of Wands is Leo energy. Competition. I'm also getting something about you being very territorial. So this is like, this is my territory, or something about a circumstance of finding a nice balance in a home, a contract. What is this Four of Wands? Four of Wands, yes, can be family dynamic. Because there's another home in the background. So there's two homes here. Maybe this is fighting with your neighbor. Maybe they won't cut their grass or put up a fence. And the Two of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Two of Cups is two peas in a pod. Your yin to your yang. A friendship, a family member. I'm also getting something about socialization. Because the Four of Wands could be like, yes, a celebration, or something about freedom, wanting more free time to play. And then there's this contract that is cramping your style, this contract, whatever this contract is. It could be a work contract. What is this Star card? Star card, vulnerability. And the Eight of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Eight of Pentacles is about paying attention to the detail, putting in the quality, and something about what it is that you're working on, developing. Very optimistic about work. Optimizing. In your blocked and challenged position, though, is this Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is the need for greed. There also could be somebody who is very frugal, stingy, only gives you the time of day when they feel like giving you the time of day. And this is also gripping and holding on to a circumstance or a situation. What is this Four of Pentacles? This can also be suppressing your feelings. So if you bottle up your feelings, you could definitely explode. So something about this Four of Pentacles, a withdrawn energy. I'm also getting something about overdrawn, whatever that justice is. So you could be something about like, it's my territory, something about like territorial, like get off my lawn. I don't know, someone's on your property. And the Eight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Eight of Cups is usually emotionally detaching from a person, place, or a situation that no longer serves your highest good. But when I get the Eight of Cups, especially with this Four of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles can be the need for greed, or you do have somebody who is clinging desperately to a circumstance or a situation, because the Eight of Cups is usually like a person who has no baggage and is completely let it go. But this person has suppressed baggage. So this is a person who could be carrying around a ton of emotional baggage that isn't for you to carry. Purging some kind of emotional baggage. But that can also be somebody who dumps their problems onto you. And then I'm getting something about dump. So the Justice and the Five of Wands. Competition, drama, fighting about some kind of contract. And this could be like a legal contract that binds you to a family member or a friend. Could be a love interest as well. And then there's some kind of like neediness or desperation. In the blocked and challenged position. Like somebody needs you. Your outcome, though, is the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is somebody who is emotionally intelligent, emotionally available. Your response to this is everything. This is also big love, big heart. A good guy, good person. This can also be a mentor, finding a mentor. And your intuition. Trust your gut feelings. And the Eight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Eight of Wands is about news and communication. The arrows of love. What goes around comes back around to you. What is this Justice and Five of Wands? And the Hierophant. Major Arcana 4, Taurus. So there could be something to do with this Hierophant, because Hierophant, yes, can be government, federal, big companies, groups, clubs, organization. So there could be something about a group or a club. Somebody here is very territorial. And with that Hierophant, the Hierophant can be, yes, tradition is important, family is important. Something about the structure here. A rigid structure. You could also be fighting with the teacher, or maybe it's a child that's fighting with the teacher. Because the Hierophant's usually a teacher. And Justice. Justice is contracts. And somebody's like, it's my territory, or it's like it's mine. Something here is mine. Okay, so what is this? Four of Wands and Two of Cups. And the Empress. Major Arcana 4, Libra, Taurus. Well, the Empress is about relax, lean back. This is a beautiful, fertile energy, giving birth to your dreams. I'm also getting something about fertility, growth, happiness, a commitment. Mother. Well, the Empress is a stunning energy. So what is this Star card in Eight of Pentacles? Abundance, graciousness, and beauty. You know, the Empress also looks good, smells good, feels good. Doing something around your home. And the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, and then you also have the Justice with the Hierophant, and something about like looking good, smelling good, feeling good, working well, getting a ton of positive attention or feedback at work. Nine of Pentacles is also maintaining your independence. I'm getting like two real strong, independent people. And being hopeful. There also could be something about like doing something nice for yourself because you can. But you also have a needy, kind of clingy energy here. Who is still in your energy. Okay, so who is, or what is this? Four of Pentacles. Somebody who has a ton of emotional baggage, and this person also is not letting go of anything. This person is holding a big fat grudge with this contract. Okay. So you do have support around you. You also are doing well for yourself. You're well-to-do. And then you do have a nice guy, nice girl down here. Somebody who is super smart, very mature, emotionally mature and news. And the Knight of Swords. Wow. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, so a person here who has a ton of emotional baggage. This person drags around baggage, and they are a projector. So what they do is they suppress their feelings. They're also the need for greed. There also could be somebody who is quite selfish. This Knight of Swords is an energy of thoughts. So their thoughts consume them a lot. But it is also an energy that is stuck, because usually this is a fast moving energy, like somebody who thinks fast. But this can be like stuck. See, and this is like stagnant. See how this person is like clinging on to these? A Klingon. You got a stage 5 clinger around you? And with this Knight of Swords, sorry, I was saying Knight of Wands. This could be jumping to conclusions or something about anger, enraged, and pissed off. So this person is trying to push or force something to happen. Anybody who is doing the pushing and forcing, it is going to backfire on this person. This person says things without thinking, like blunt and like force. Withdraw, but this person's trying to force something to happen. So what is this King of Cups and Eight of Wands? The arrows of love, doing something you love, creating, and inspired. It almost feels like you're getting out of something very conventional. And this could be like what your family wants for you and what you want for you. So maybe you are a teacher, or maybe you're like, I feel so conflicted with teaching. Maybe you do teach and you're like, I want to do something at home. I want to be my own entrepreneur, because that Empress is about like relax, lean back, beautiful feminine energy, abundance. Somebody here is very grateful, or you are in a place of like grateful, gratitude, making good money and well-to-do. And the Death card. There's news on change coming here. And it feels like it has something to do with whatever this contract is. Because this is about a change, transition, and a transformation. And this could be a smooth change or transition. That's if you allow yourself to ebb and flow. But I'm getting somebody here is very territorial. And this person is like desperately clinging or gripping onto you. And they have a ton of emotional baggage. Like This person carries around baggage and then projects their problems onto you. The Emperor could be an Aries, could be a Scorpio. Give me another card for this Justice, Hierophant, and Five of Wands. Because you have 2 5s and then you also have the Death card. And then a Withdrawn. Something about when you withdraw from this energy, or somebody here is impulsively withdrawing finances. Something about finances here. What is this Hierophant? And the Page of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, now there's a student and then there is a teacher. So remember when I was saying about a kid or a child? Because Page of Pentacles is about study, research. This could also be like a research study, a project. But the Hierophant can be like, yeah, government, federal, groups, clubs, organizations. So if you are involved in some kind of club, there's a lot of competition. I'm also getting something about a child's schooling, something about schooling here. And then you have somebody in the 8 of Cups. Could be a Pisces. Okay, so the person you might be having an issue with is a Capricorn, a Gemini, Taurus, Libra, possibly another Leo, and a Pisces. Omega Dragon harnesses the divine feminine power of creation, intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. So there's something that you are consciously aware, especially with you having the Empress on the board. And you also have the 2 of Cups, which is giving birth to something new, or something about a commitment, happy home, like family. And there's something about like finances, like work looks good on the work front, but there's something here legal going on. Hold your vision, birth the highest consciousness. Earth and Air Dragon represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. Well, in your focus, you have the 8 of Pentacles, which is, you know, paying attention and working on things. Paying attention to the detail and making good money, but also being really self-reliant, self-sufficient, looking good, smelling good, feeling good. And with the Star card there, that's about manifesting your own hopes and dreams of what you want. So hold your vision. You know, the Page of Pentacles can also be somebody who's longing and desiring for more. But if your soul is longing and desiring for more in life, that's the Page of Pentacles. It means there's something about doing something new to get a different result. Blue Dragon from the Pleiades prepares you to access source healing. Accept a heart activation. Give and receive heart healing. So in your blocked and challenged position is emotionally detached from a person, place, or a situation that no longer serves your highest good. It's stalled out. It's stagnant. They're sloppy in their information. This person can't conversate or something. It's like almost like they're tongue-tied. Like they don't know how to like get a word out. Something about their words. Because the 4 of Pentacles is my need for greed. And somebody who has a ton of emotional baggage. Forbidden, clandestine affair, family disapproves, secret pleasures. So remember when I was saying about like, yes, family is important, structure is important, but it's not everything. So like maybe your family's like, yeah, you're supposed to be the teacher. We want you to be the teacher. And you're like, I want to work for myself. I want to be whatever this Empress is. It's like a change in what they want versus what you want. Hot, sexy time. All about attraction, might be just physical, new love affair. So if there is something that fizzled out quickly, like maybe there was intense passion or intense attraction, and then it fizzled out quickly, changing the way that you do love. You're more mature now. Something about like maturing as you age. Love potion, irresistible charm, feeling compelled to follow, letting your heart lead. Well, in your outcome is the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is somebody who has a huge, massive heart. Could be a Scorpio, could be also a Sagittarius, but there is something about like passion, change, transition, and doing something with love, doing something that you love, like finding things and creating things that you love, and then waiting, hoping they will change, spending time apart, putting things on pause. Well, you can wait around and hope that they will change, but you know, life waits for nobody here, Leo. Star, guaranteed success. And you have the star ×2. So shine bright like the beautiful star that you are. I'm also getting something about like star power, star quality. And again, face your true north. Mountain road, you are on the road to success. Yes. Clouds, temporary situation. Well, something might be very cloudy or like murky, especially with that Justice and Hierophant and Five of Wands. Box, you'll be receiving a gift. Pig, beware of greed. And it's in the blocked and challenged position, which says secret pleasure, might be just physical, all about the attraction, clandestine affair. You can also look up clandestine affair. You get a better understanding about it. And then beware of greed. Yes, beware of selfish, greedy pigs. Beware of people who want to desperately cling to your energy, or they need you too much, too needy, too clingy. It is also somebody who can't buy you a coffee. Like this person couldn't buy you a coffee if their life depended on it. So it's somebody very cheap, very frugal. And they suppress a lot and then they explode. It's almost like they have like anger or rage. And they try to push and force you to do something. So yeah, no, just relax, lean back. Don't be pushed into anything here, because beware of greed. There's a pig around you here. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you, Leo. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.